Good evening, everybody. I'm not having good connection. It's breaking up out here. I'm here this evening outside. It's a little chilly, but it's May 8th for heaven's sake. It should be warmer, and it's just too nice to be outside. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining in. I'll give everyone a minute or two to find me who's online and wants to click over. And I don't have the capability right in front of me here to do both St. Robert's and Good Shepherd at the same time. My Chromebook's down in the rectory, so if you're able to pass the word to the good folks at Good Shepherd to let them know somehow. I don't really know how to do that while I'm live streaming, so if you could do that, that would be great. But in any case, we'll get it over to both of our Facebook pages and everything after I'm done going live. I was going to do a video to all of our teachers. I'm still going to do that later. That'll just be late tonight for Teacher Appreciation Week. But I wanted to jump on real quick because just a couple hours ago now, our bishop sent out a memo to the priests and then to the diocese on, kind of latest announcement is in response, especially in regards because of the new state at home. So it's on our diocesan website. You may have already seen it, or you may be on the email list. But part of that memo that he sent out a couple hours ago says this. It says, because the state of Michigan's stay-at-home order is now to remain in effect through the end of May, and because we remain committed to supporting the common good, including the health of all of our neighbors, our plans to celebrate public masses starting May 18th have been sadly delayed until at the earliest June 1st. This is a painful decision, but one I believe that is both prudent and necessary. So that is certainly a painful decision, a painful announcement, as we had been expecting public masses of some sort to start May 18th, and that's been delayed now till at least June 1st. So painful. Yesterday at daily mass, Jesus' words from the Last Supper, and so particularly to his apostles, or first to his apostles, partly what he said, Amen, amen, I say to you, whoever receives the one I send receives me, and whoever receives me receives the one who sent me, meaning the Father. So important words throughout our life, important words certainly as we are brought into the one sheepfold by the one shepherd into his church, but particularly in moments where there are painful decisions that have to be made to remember as we receive what our bishop is saying, what he's asking of us this evening, that if we receive him, we receive Jesus. And in receiving Jesus, we receive the Father. So that being said, I just wanted to get on this evening, and I have a letter. We're trying to get a little letter I wrote out that basically says what I'm about to say here to everyone too. But I just wanted to get on and share a couple of things. Hello to everyone's there. I see Carolyn and Marianne and Barb, Tim and Patty, Teresa, Kat, anybody else who's out there, hello. So one, it's Friday evening. We're getting the news just like you, so we'll be working on that. I won't say this was expected, but over the last couple of days, I felt like this may happen once once our governor extended the stay at home. So we don't have any big plans formulated because we didn't know what would happen, and so we'll be working on that. What will the rest of May look like for our parishes and even into June? That being said, one of the things the bishop mentions in this letter is that starting May 18th, there'll be some, at daily masses, larger groups allowed, 5% of capacity. So invitation only. So we'll work out what that means for us, but I think we'll have at least a limited number of individuals able to participate in Mass at our daily Masses. This wouldn't be Sunday, he said, but, and again, not public So we'll work that out, kind of similar to our funerals. Those have been 10 people or less. So maybe a couple more people at St. Robert's and at Good Shepherd. But we'll be working on that in the next few days before May 18th. We'll get that out to you. What he doesn't mention, and partly this is the reason too, is he's had to cancel confirmations through May, and now because of this delay here, he's canceled confirmations in June. So that affects us directly because we had a June 3rd confirmation. And so one of the things he's given us permission to do is to confirm those who would have been confirmed by him. So we'll be looking at that. The three options are Father Anthony and I at these daily masses starting May 18th would start to confirm one or two of the confirmandi. Their sponsors would be there, their family at these daily masses. They have the option, of course, if they want to wait till next year to be confirmed with the group that's getting confirmed, then they can do that. Or if it's possible, we don't know if it's possible yet, if as a group, if there's a large group that wants to wait till the fall and the bishop has a time on his schedule when he can do that, we might have a scheduled confirmation in the fall after September. So we'll be working on confirmation. We already delayed our first communion till the beginning of June, and so I don't know what's going to happen with that now that we know that public masses are not going to start at least till June 1st, but we'll have to decide, should we hold off, should we start coming up with other plans with that. So we'll be working on that, and obviously any public activities that we still had on the books during May where we were going to take place at our parishes, those will have to be canceled. And I did confirm with talking to Father Anthony that it's too late now. There's too much involved for the planning for the Father Anthony car show, but our third Father Anthony car show that was going to take place in June will have to be canceled for this year, and we'll have to look forward to the third Father Anthony car show next June. So again, you can read the bishop's letter on the diocesan website. It's a short letter. I just wrote with a letter so we could post that. It's basically what I said here, but figured we'd write it up because it's going to be a few days, and it's certainly painful news. Every one of these further delays of having public mass again is, I know, more and more painful for everybody. And so we don't want to be discouraged in our pain. We don't want to lose hope. And as well, just wanted to get out there and let you know that I'd heard the news and a little bit of the immediate response. So part of that response is be patient. But we will have something a little different at our daily masses starting May 18th. We'll work on confirmation. We'll work on First Communion. Do we approach First Communion differently too? And certainly be working with our DREs, Hannah and Lisa, and all of our parents. So God bless you to everyone who's joining in. Laura and Jamie, Father Anthony's there, Kathy and Joan, hi Sandy and Ruth, Vera. Well, there's a whole list of you. Well, it's good to be with you this evening. I'm actually going to come on again in a little bit. I might go inside for this one because it's getting colder by the minute, but I wanted to do a shout out to all our teachers because we have so many wonderful teachers, and we're blessed at our St. Robert's School, and so many of our parishioners teach in other schools, public schools in our area, other Catholic schools, Powers, Holy Family are two that come to mind. God bless you this evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning, if I don't see you later tonight, for the Rosary at 6:30. We got Mass at 8:30, confessions starting at 9. So still plenty going on, and God can bring great good out of all of this. So good to see you virtually. You're seeing more of me than I am of you, but that's how it goes this evening. And pray for warm weather, please. My bones need warm weather. God bless you all.